Hello there, HQTs. It's great to have a day off, but it's always nice to be back in my rightful place within your phone screen. Now, the new Love Island contestants have finally been revealed, and in the most revealing way, they're swimsuits. The lineup includes Danny Dyer's daughter, a West End star, a couple of models, a doctor, and a digital quiz show host. What's that? I didn't make the cut! Well, this is awkward. Moving quickly on, I'm Sharon Carpenter, your exotic queen of the quiz, and this is HQ Trivia, where your brain power can make that cash shower. The rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. From easy to hard, you have 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on, answer all 12 right, and you win or you split the cash. Do not forget, inviting friends to HQ using your code can score you those extra lives. One can be used per game, just not on the final round. Now, today we have an island-hopping £1,000 up for grabs. That's enough for a few days in paradise, a quality matchmaking service, or the solo staycation of a lifetime. But before you splash it, you've got to smash it. Let's get to the quizzing, shall we? Here we go with Q1. Which sport involves players striking a ball with rackets over a net? Taekwondo, Tetris, tennis. And I fancy myself a pretty good player of this sport. Striking balls with anything is penalised in Taekwondo, but where is it considered above board, more Pong than Tetris? It's tennis. We all love a good game of tennis. 138,000 of you with a nice serve to get us started. Modern tennis evolved from an indoor racket game called real tennis. Obviously, it wasn't real enough though, was it? Q2, which mode of transport is a Boeing 777? Aeroplane, skateboard, parachutes. 3 great ways to get around. But which one is the Boeing 777? You can get some pretty sick air on a skateboard, but it's nothing compared to the height you can get on a 777. Tony Hawksing it up at 40,000 feet. It's an aeroplane. We've all been on one of those before. 134,000 of you are flying high. The 777 is a long-range twin-engine passenger jet, while the parachute is the plan B. It's shout-out time, everyone. Hello to Beefcake Brenda. Hi to the Lancaster squad. Chags and Claire have made it official. Congrats to you two. Hello, Tammy Franks in London. Hi to the crew at Willoughby Hall at the Uni of Nottingham. And a very big hello to Gisby. We love you back. We really do. And the Hive crew in Southend playing for the win right now. Good luck to all of you players. Let's do this with Q3. Which of these is Ireland's patron saint, whose feast day falls on the 17th of March? Patrick Melrose, Yves Saint Laurent, St. Patrick. March is the best month of the year, not just because my birthday lands in March. You might find shrines to him on the high street, but Yves Saint Laurent is the martyr of French fashion, the patron saint of pint glasses instead. It's St. Patrick. And 130,000 if you're taking a big swig there. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated across the world on the 17th of March and deeply regretted on the 18th. Q4, what is a lazy Susan? Beach lounger, revolving tray, trailing plants. I know what a lazy Sharon is. Happens every weekend. They've held their fair share of lazing Susans, but we're not looking for beach loungers here. The dumbwaiter's co-worker. It's a revolving tray, a genius invention, I must say. 72,091 of you got that right. That was a pretty tricky one. We lost over 50,000 of you there. Placed in the middle of a dining table, it allows a group of diners to serve themselves from a selection of dishes. Q5, which classic war movie is based on the novella Heart of Darkness? Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, Saving Private Ryan. Find the lights at the end of this tunnel. 3 Hollywood heavyweight films unlikely to make you smile, but which of them has a heart of darkness at its core? Gut-wrenching then. Apocalypse Now. And that is the answer we were looking for. 37,485 of you made it through. Written by Joseph Conrad in 1899, Francis Ford Coppola used it as the basis for his Vietnam-based epic. Q6, large ice structures have been found on which of these? Jupiter, Pluto, Venus. And I mean very large ice structures. Very large indeed. It's the hottest planet in the solar system, but Venus has some ice on it, making the most of the cold shoulder we've given it. Pluto is the planet we were looking for. It was in the stars here for 19,628 of you, lost 50% here on Q6, made almost entirely of methane ice. These huge structures can reach hundreds of feet high, as tall as skyscrapers. Pretty amazing. Q7. Which character has not been enrolled in Mrs. Puff's boating school in SpongeBob? Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Plankton. If you don't watch kids' TV shows, you're in trouble now. Is Bikini Bottom's answer to BSM, but which resident has yet to get behind the wheel? The sunken squirrel skipping school. Sandy is the answer we were looking for. 5,327 on this savage question. Sausages galore happening here on Q7, and that hurt. It hurt to watch. Mr. Krabs and Plankton have both enrolled, but SpongeBob practically lives there, failing over 1 million tests and counting. Q8, which of the following was introduced by the United Kingdom in the late 19th century? Patent laws, vehicle speed limits, passports. Who was alive to remember this at the time? Nobody was. It was the 1800s. Fighting over patents may seem like a modern phenomenon, but it's been going on since the 1400s, moving us forward by slowing us down. Vehicle speed limits were introduced. 2008, 20 if you have no limit here, you're moving forward. Now, we moan about motorway speed cameras, but the Locomotive Act of 1861 kept all roads at 10 miles per hour. Can you imagine? We'd be livid. Q9, which of the following Hollywood stars is the oldest? Christian Bale, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg. These ones are always tricky. Stars, ages. Are they telling the truth or not? 3 blockbusting badasses, but who has the most birthday candles to blow out? Yelling Matt Damon for 47 years is Matt Damon himself is the oldest. And that was a toughie right there. And I'm going to go with Savage again here on Q9, because we lost 2,500 of you. 720 of you still with us. That was quite shocking right there. What isn't Ian Warburg is 46 years old, while Patrick Batman turned 44 in January. Q10, things are really heating up. Let's go. Which of these characters was the first to feature in a Nintendo game? Kirby, Pikachu, Slippy Toad. Your true gaming heads should know this one. Pikachu was one of the first generation of Pokemon, but he makes this guy look like a granddad, always playing with his food. Kirby is the character in question here. 390 of you swallowed that one. The pink baddie Burper made his first appearance in 1992's Kirby's Dream Land on the Nintendo Game Boy. We used to love those Game Boys. Q11, which of these is not named after Christopher Columbus, US government seat? Venice's airport, Sri Lanka's capital. We have mixed feelings about Christopher Columbus. He was credited with colonizing the Americas, but which of these chose a different explorer to name drop, playing Marco Polo instead? Venice's airport is your answer. 180 if you got that right. Passports at the ready, because we are jet setting into the final round. 180 players left in the game. £1,000 up for grabs, and plenty of bragging rights. Who's about to take this win home? Q12. Which of these is not a track sampled in That's the Way Love Goes by Janet Jackson? Impeach the President, Funky Drama, Papa Don't Take No Mess. Gotta have a good ear for this one. 3 catchy tracks, but which one didn't make the cut? Some of the melody is taken from Papa. The drums were also sampled, but from which song? Missing out on those royalties, but making you royally rich right now. Funky Drama for the win, and we have 53 winners, my darlings. Congratulations to our 53 winners. Surviving double the savage in today's game, you're taking home £18.86. We've got Jenny Fleur, 87. We've got Other Chippy. You down the Chippy right now? We've got Turbo Toaster 4. You could buy a new toaster with that cash. We've got Coopus 1 with a big smile on his face, and so you should be smiling. What are you going to do with that money? Maybe buy yourself an antique Game Boy. That should come cheap. Go boating with SpongeBob, but make sure you drive, though. Buy candles for Matt Damon's next birthday. That should be a hefty cost right there. That was awesome, HQTs, wasn't it? I'm Sharon Carpenter. As always, you can find me right here. Come say hello. Let me know how you got on today. And of course, we've got more cash coming your way at 9 p.m. tonight. Another chance for you to get your mitts on £1,000 sterling. That's right. Until then, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in a few. Bye.